29 points the last game. Clark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. Over Johnson. And McHale pulls it down.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And the basket by Johnson.
Well, you know, he's worked on the perimeter jumper, but where DJ really hurts you is the dribble drive.
Macy passes to Corzine. Jordan down low. Johnson on him. Jordan with the bucket. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all three will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
And now for some info on this matchup, let's go across the court to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, there are unique differences between these teams, of course. Boston has a huge size advantage, but they like to get on and run. Chicago is a quicker team, but they like to slow it down and set things up. Another unique aspect to the matchup, the Celtics may be bigger, but during the regular season, it was the Bulls who had the offensive rebounding edge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Certainly Bulls rookie Charles Oakley, Mike, has something to do with their stellar work on the rebounding.
A strong finish for the 9th pick in the draft. Oakley came from Virginia Union. Now a year later, he's playing in Boston in the NBA playoffs.
He's got presence, though, doesn't he, Mike, on the floor?
And he can back it up with that body.
And the big question and Mike problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
Jordan left side. Over Johnson. Jordan out of the gates fast. Doesn't look shaky at all.
And I like how versatile he is on offense. Capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
The shot's good from Parrish.
Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Here's Jordan. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there. And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Pass to Macy. Lets it go from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
He rarely shoots it, but Macy drilled the 3.
1:51 left in the first quarter. Johnson, the pass to Parrish. The shot misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Jordan. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And they're pressing their advantage here, looking to extend this lead.
Not content to rest on their laurels. They'll continue to attack.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Checked in for the Celtics. Seasting comes in for Dennis Johnson. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Seasting passes to Bird. Here is Seasting, guarded by Paxson. Now the pass to McHale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game 1. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
Here's Jordan. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Gotta like how Jordan keeps his focus, not allowing the defense to get the better of him deep inside.
Here is Seasting, guarded by Paxson. Seasting passes to Ainge. It's Bird, top of the key. Back to Ainge, over Jordan. The shot by Ainge, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort. Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving this Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Here is Seasting, guarded by Paxson. There's a screen by McHale. Here's Bird. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round 1 matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Chicago leading by 11.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up-and-down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Charles Oakley out there with Corzine. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Paxson. And it's Banks in at the 3, the small forward. To the paint. McHale trying to free himself out. And it's Parrish missing. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. Now, here is Bird. Following the miss by Michael Jordan.
A mid-range master. Bird feels like no defender can stop his jumper.
Corzine with the screen on Bird. Jordan with the bucket.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Now, here is Ainge. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bird looking it over. 6 to shoot. Here's McHale. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. Here is Oakley, following the basket by Larry Bird. The drive by Jordan. Parrish grabs the board. Celtics trail by 10. Knocked loose. Kicks it to Ainge. McHale setting the pick for Bird. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Lighting it up, Michael on one tonight.
And now, let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. It's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, G.A. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best.
Oh, wow! Like the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right block shot. Corzine with the rebound. Corzine's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jordan passes to Paxson. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Paxson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to McHale. No good that time. Oakley with some nice D. Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As a defender, you have to stay attached to Jordan. But here he notices him playing tight and wisely draws the contact.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Free throw good, Jordan. And as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
3 future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Redmond comes in for Danny Ainge. And it's Johnson in for Seasting. Here's Jordan. Buries it down low. Jordan's got 33.
They've done a nice job keeping the intensity up, starting to pull away now.
They know they can keep the pressure on and put this game out of reach if they keep at it.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
With defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan, it's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys. What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch.
Johnson, the pass to McHale. Over Green. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Chicago. They're on a 15-4 run right now. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 35.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Here's McHale. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
No good from Jordan.
He thought that one was going down as soon as it left his hands.
Well, with good reason. That was a great look. Just bad luck it didn't go down.
The shot's good.
Fantastic work inside from Johnson. Not bashful at attacking from the paint.
Jordan inside. And that one drops for him. 37 points for him.
And he's been in the zone so far, getting to his spots and going to town on the defense.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. It's called the City of Champions. The 3rd quarter set to get underway here at the Garden. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. Bulls leading by 19 points.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now let's go to DA.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. And he's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
We've got Parrish. Ainge is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bird, and it's McHale in at the 4-man position. They're the group for K.C. Jones starting the second half. And the Celtics core club won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. He misses the free throw.
A double-double machine. Parrish understands his strengths on offense and also works hard at the defensive end.
Good on the second free throw. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
Here's Ainge.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
Passes it to Bird. McHale kicks to Ainge. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Macy. The shot by Ainge, no good. Mike, a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. Could go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. The dish to Bird. Here's McHale. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
Great job by McHale creating contact by being physical himself.
And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure. Ainge, the pass to Johnson. He kicks it to Bird. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the wing right side. From past the arc. The rebound by Corzine. Corzine's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Bird outside. Back to Ainge. Pass to McHale. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Oakley's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic, I know, impresses you so much.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They're playing a pretty complete game.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Walton comes in for McHale, and it's Easting in for Ainge. And a change for the Bulls. Green, he's checked in for Charles Oakley. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan. Mike, in the final 5 games of the season, an unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. Looking to stem the tide, Mike.
Somehow, anyhow, trying to stop this run.
Mike, the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
You're right.
He's quick. Seasting has defenders failing to keep up.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Jordan. He has 45 points. Jordan had 49 in game 1, and creeping up on that here.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike, Bird can't even keep up with him.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
And I bet Bird is impressed too. The pass to Wedman. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
You know, Seasting's job is to get the ball to open teammates. Great dime right there.
Here's Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
This is why so many love watching Jordan play. Such an explosive dunker.
1:11 left in the third. Here is Seasting, guarded by Paxson, and it's Parrish missing. Now, here's Jordan. Non-stop scoring machine here. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he was set right there in good legal guarding position. That's a nice job.
And his teammates appreciate him sacrificing his body. Just a gritty defensive play.
Walton up top. Here is Seasting, guarded by Paxson. Seasting passes to Wedman. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Seasting. They grab their own miss. That one drops for him. Parrish has got 7 points in the game.
The long arms of Parrish, using that incredible length to do damage on the offensive glass.
The total for Jordan keeps on climbing. He's now past 49.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Your Celtics, Jerry Seasting.
And the first one at the line is good.
A reliable role player for this team. Seasting understands how to facilitate this offense and involve his teammates.
Now, Jordan. And he lays it straight in. Jordan's got 53.
Not content to sit on this lead. I like it. Going right at him.
Yeah, just fanning the flames, trying to leave no chance for a comeback.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this.
Chicago, 68.
Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Green. AC is out there with Jordan. Then there's Washington. And it's Banks in at the 3.
That is one of the many things you get from Walton. He's a relentless rebounder.
Here's Jordan. Again, Chicago. And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some games towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Team foul.
Exactly.
Shooting for Boston.
First one falls for him. So for the Bulls.
2 shots.
Oakley comes in for Washington. And Gervin subbed in for Banks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Michael Jordan on the wing. Got that one up quick. Jordan's got 57 points.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break.
Bulls foul. Kyle Mason. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Gervin against Bird. Bucket is good. Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet, always doing the little thing.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers. Great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit.
He forced the contact and almost converted the basket.
About as close to an and one as you can get.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good for Jordan. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Walton. He dishes it to Bird. Screen by Walton. Tries it from 19. And another basket for Boston.
Such intelligence from Bird. Excellent job cutting up defenses and screen and rolls.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Covered by Johnson. And Mike, that score puts Michael Jordan even with Elgin Baylor. The great Elgin Baylor. Most points, Mike, ever in a playoff game.
And to think this is just Jordan's second year in the league. The sky's the limit for him.
And the basket by Walton.
The defense is at Walton's mercy inside, able to score in a multitude of ways down there.
Here's Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
The first one falls. Chicago making a switch here. Corzine's checked in. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Ainge. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You know, whether he's in the lineup or coming off the bench, Ainge provides a nice scoring punch to your squad.
And the first one drops.
At the line for two.
Both free throws good from Ainge. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jordan, the pass to Macy. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
What confidence from the skilled guard. Macy feels like he could score at any time.
Macy's gone 3 of 3 from the arc. 9 points on that long-range shot of his. Ainge, the pass to Bird. He feeds it to McHale. From 6 away. No good that time. Oakley with some nice D. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Macy up top. Back to Jordan. Over Ainge. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Johnson kicks to Bird. Johnson against Jordan. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Celtics making a switch here. Redmond's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Redmond, the pass to Bird. Offensive rebound. Shoots over Macy. Shot's good from Bird.
Willing to fight for those loose balls. Bird is a winner.
Here's Jordan. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
Danny Ainge on the wing, defended by Macy. Walton a screen on Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson the pass to Wedman. Here's Ainge. Green with the rebound. Ainge has gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Jordan outside. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Wedman the pass to Johnson. .109 left here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Bird, guarded by Green. That doesn't go either for Bird. And Chicago has possession. From 20 feet out. Yep, that one goes.
There's not a place on the floor where Jordan can't hurt you. Efficient is what he is.
Ainge against Mason. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now, here is Ainge. D right on him. Screen by Walton. Here's Johnson. Good D by Jordan. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Gervin. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
Out to the wing. The 19-foot shot. Green with the rebound. Outside, Jordan. Shoots over Johnson. And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1 in the next 2 games in Chicago, the Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle.
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games. Jordan at home has been electric, and if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it back home.
Things have gotten very interesting. For Mike Fratello,